It is like 7 a.m. and the last 2 days I've had parent-teacher conferences, which are really long days. So if you can't tell, I probably sound pretty tired and I probably look pretty tired. So bear with me here. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jess. I am just here to share our journey to become debt-free. I thought today would be a good day to kind of talk about why we are choosing to do a low buy year and kind of our rules. The way we're going about this is not as strict, I guess, as a lot of other people I've seen that are doing a low buy year. Now, I have chosen to do a low buy year, not a no buy year, mainly because I still believe that there are things that keep you motivated to keep going that you shouldn't necessarily cut all the way out, at least not right now in our lives. And we also have a baby on the way, so there's just really no way to not be buying some things for our baby to come. So it's not like I can call it a no buy because we are buying things, but we're just trying to be strategic about how much money we spend on miscellaneous items in the month and fun items in the month. I will go into more depth, but before we get into the video, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and then make sure you hit that subscribe button down below because it really helps support my channel. I do upload every 3 days, so like I've said before, there is always content coming at you. We're gonna get into this video. So the first thing that I wanna talk about is why we're doing a no buy year. Number one, we are on our journey to pay off $125,000 in debt. $120,000 of that is student loan debt, and we want to knock it out in 5 years is our first goal. But when we've revamped kind of like how much money we think we can put towards debt, 3 years is when, like 3 years from now is when we want to be debt free. So we've got a big goal and we really have to put as much money towards debt as we can to be able to reach that goal. The second reason why is I have a problem with going to the store or going shopping like at Target or TJ Maxx when I'm bored. And I don't go and like spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but we used to live pretty close to Target and now we don't, which has been a huge blessing for us. But I would just be bored and I'd pack the kids up, go to Target, and you know, a trip here or there would cost us 15, 20 bucks. I have to get myself out of that habit. Once I got into it, it was like, I'm bored, let's go walk around the mall. I could tell myself that, okay, I'm going just to look at some things and not buy anything, but it's really hard to just go and look at stuff and not buy anything. And the last reason, of course, is to challenge ourselves. Challenging ourselves to stick to the budget, challenging ourselves to only spend the amount of money that we are allocating in certain areas of our lives. And then once that money's gone, we're not spending anymore. I think so far it's been nice that we're not doing a no buy year. For instance, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, and right before the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, I used the fun money that we had left over to get Russell a Patrick Mahomes jersey. Not the end of the world if we weren't able to do that. The Chiefs haven't won the Super Bowl for 50 years, and it was just pretty cool that right around that time I could get him a jersey. I think it's important on the journey of becoming debt-free that you get uncomfortable with your situation. You get uncomfortable when it comes to like, oh, we need to hit this budget. We need to make sure we don't go over the budget. But it's nice to have a couple categories where you can spend a little bit of money so that you don't feel so restricted and miserable. Another instance is this month we went out for a dinner with our kids on Valentine's Day. Not a huge deal. We didn't do anything extravagant. We just went out to dinner to Chili's and we had the money in the budget to do so. If we choose to take that money away and put it towards debt, we would surely pay off our debt a little bit quicker. But in the grand scheme of things, with the goal that we have set right now to be debt-free in 3 years, we can afford to have a little bit of leeway. 3 years of not spending any extra money on anything would be a long 3 years. So that's just how we're going about it. Next thing I want to talk about is our plan. So some people come up with rules, some people come up with just whatever. Our plan is really simple in this low buy year, and I would recommend having a simple plan. So the plan is we've got 3 categories of extra spending money that we don't actually have to have, but we're choosing to have for our low buy year. We've set the limits where we've set them because that's what we think is feasible. And as the year goes on, we might change them to become smaller, not bigger. First category that we have is our beauty category. Russell still goes to get his hair cut. I am not comfortable cutting his hair, so he still pays to get his hair cut. And then I get my lashes done. We do have a beauty category where we are spending money. Now, if we ever took away a category out of these three that I'm going to talk about, that would be the first one to go away because, of course, we don't actually need it. Got a shadow on my face. I'm going to move over a little bit. Like I said, it's morning time and the sun is coming up, so you might see things start to change. The second category that we have is our fun category, which is exactly what it sounds like. If we want to go to the zoo, we have some money to take the kids to the zoo. For this month, we used the fun category, some of it for Valentine's Day. And this would be also where maybe if we have a birthday gift, that's where that money will come from, is the fun category. Just anything fun, that's where that money will be going. And we have that budget set at $100 per month. And I think that's a really good place to start because if you have a couple birthdays, that's 40 or 50 bucks that you're paying for those birthdays. And then if Mara has something that she needs for dance class, I can use the fun category to buy whatever it is that she needs. And then the last category that we have in this area is the miscellaneous category, and that is just for any random things that happen. So the other day, Russell had a fundraiser for his basketball team and it was at Sonic, and we're trying not to spend money out to eat, but he went to Sonic, got some food, and part of the profits went to the basketball team. So we're using that miscellaneous category to fund that trip to Sonic. A couple other things that happened. There was something going on with the battery in my car we had to get fixed. And then we needed some lotion for Jay. And then I needed oil for my car. That's where the miscellaneous category will be used, is just the random things. That's why it's called miscellaneous. Okay, you moved a little bit because I got shadows all over me. So I'm sorry. But basically, that's the plan. Stick to those three budgets when it comes to any additional spending besides what we spend every month. I'm gonna go ahead and start to end this video here. That is our plan for our no buy year. We're not being super strict to the point where we can't ever buy ourselves anything. All of our baby items are coming from the miscellaneous or the fun category. Because I'm being blinded by the light in front of me, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video with me, and I'll see you in 3 days. And here sharing, Russell, go on. No, that sounds stupid. I thought today's, and then, no. What? Okay, bye.
Love you.
Roscoe, come here. Let's get into this video, right, Roscoe? Why? Definitely items that we didn't always need. To take it out. To blah, 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 take it out. What am I saying? I got a shadow. So, what am I saying?